The Galactic Council Hall was filled with light, noise, and pride. Thousands of alien species sat in floating seats, watching the center stage. This was the place where civilizations were judged. This was where Earth had come to prove itself. Earth's delegation stood small compared to the others. Tall crystal beings, armored war races, and energy forms looked down at them. Many aliens whispered, many laughed softly. Humans were new, humans were weak, that was what the galaxy believed. A bright voice echoed through the hall. The next presentation is from planet Earth. Laughter spread instantly. Some aliens did not even look up. Earth's screen activated, showing images of human cities, soldiers, and families. The narrator spoke calmly about human endurance, emotion, and protection instinct. Before the presentation could finish, an alien lord interrupted. "You mean these fragile beings are your prototype?" The hall erupted with laughter. "They break easily," another alien said. "They age fast," one more added. "Too emotional to survive space," came another voice. In the far corner of the hall stood a human veteran. His hair was gray, his uniform old, his posture tired but firm. He did not argue. He did not smile. He simply listened. Beside him sat a small alien girl. Her skin was pale blue, her eyes wide and afraid. One of her legs was injured, wrapped in a simple bandage. She tried to stand, but fell back down quietly. No one noticed her fall. No one cared. The galaxy was too busy laughing at Earth. The alien girl looked around, confused and scared. Her mother was gone, lost during a station evacuation earlier. Her voice shook as she spoke softly to the human. "Mr. Human, Mommy can't walk." The veteran looked down at her. His eyes changed. The laughter of the galaxy faded in his mind. He remembered battlefields, burning skies, and crying children. On the stage, an alien scientist mocked humans again. "They cannot even survive without machines." More laughter followed. The word weak echoed everywhere. The alien girl tried once more to stand. Pain crossed her face. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She clutched the edge of the seat and failed again. This time, the human moved. Slowly, carefully. He stepped forward into the open space. A few aliens noticed him and laughed louder. "Look, one of them is approaching." "What will he do? Cry?" The veteran ignored every voice. He knelt beside the alien girl. His movements were gentle, practiced. He spoke in a calm voice. "It's okay, I've got you." The girl looked at him with surprise. No alien had spoken to her like that. She hesitated, then reached out. The human lifted her into his arms. She was light, fragile, trembling. The hall went quiet for a moment. Then laughter exploded again. "They think he is a hero. He will fall in seconds. This is Earth's strength." The veteran stood still, holding the child securely. He did not shout. He did not defend himself. He simply turned toward the exit corridor. As he took his first step, the floor beneath them trembled slightly. Warning lights flickered across the council hall. A distant alarm began to sound. The galaxy was still laughing. But something had begun to change. The alarm echoed through the Galactic Council Hall. Red lights flashed across the walls and ceiling. Many aliens stopped laughing and looked around in confusion. Some thought it was part of Earth's failed presentation. The veteran kept walking. He held the alien girl close to his chest. Her small hands gripped his worn jacket. Her breathing was fast, but she felt safer than before. Alien guards rushed toward them. Their armor was heavy and advanced. One guard raised a weapon and shouted for the human to stop. The veteran did not speed up, and he did not slow down. He looked at the guard calmly. "There is a child here," he said. "I am taking her somewhere safe." The guard hesitated. No one had ever spoken like that in the council hall. Not angry, not proud, just certain. Around them, the floor shook again. A section of the ceiling cracked slightly. Some aliens screamed and floated higher in panic. The alien girl buried her face into the human's shoulder. "Mr. Human, is it bad?" she asked softly. He answered without looking down. "I will not let anything happen to you." The words were simple, but they carried weight. An alien commander laughed nervously. Humans talk big, but they break easily. He ordered the guards to step aside. Let him learn his place. The veteran passed them without a word. Each step was steady. Each step showed years of discipline. This was not the walk of a weak being. As they moved deeper into the corridor, the damage became clear. Panels were falling. Energy lines sparked along the walls. The station was failing fast. Alien civilians rushed in every direction. Many tripped. Many cried out. Few helped each other. Fear ruled the hallways. The human shifted the alien girl slightly. He adjusted his grip to protect her injured leg. His arms ached, but his face showed no pain. Behind them, a group of alien scientists watched in silence. They expected the human to fall. They expected him to drop the child. But he kept moving. The alien girl slowly lifted her head. She looked at his face. She noticed the scars, the tired eyes, the calm focus. "You are not scared," she whispered. "I am scared," the veteran replied. "But fear does not decide my actions." The station shook harder this time. A support beam collapsed ahead, blocking the main path. Aliens stopped and cried out in despair. "There is no way through," someone shouted. "This section is forbidden to soft species," another said. The veteran looked at the blocked path. Then he turned toward a narrow service tunnel. A route marked dangerous for most races. The watching aliens gasped. "That tunnel will crush him. He cannot survive that pressure." Without replying, the human stepped inside. The tunnel walls were tight and heavy. Gravity shifted painfully. The floor burned his boots. The alien girl cried out softly. He held her closer, shielding her with his body. His breathing grew heavier, but his steps never stopped. Inside the council hall, the laughter had fully died. Screens showed the human's progress. Scientists leaned closer, confused and uneasy. "This should be impossible," one whispered. "Humans should have collapsed by now." In the tunnel, the veteran's muscles trembled. Old injuries screamed inside him. Memories of war filled his mind. But he pushed forward. The alien girl rested her head against his chest. For the first time since the evacuation, she slept. Behind them, the galaxy watched in silence. And slowly, doubt replaced laughter. The service tunnel grew darker as the veteran moved forward. Emergency lights flickered on and off. Each step felt heavier than the last. But he did not stop. The alien girl slept in his arms. Her breathing was calm now. She trusted him without knowing why. And that trust became his strength. The station shook violently. A deep roar echoed through the metal walls. Somewhere far behind them, sections collapsed completely. There was no turning back. In the council hall, alien leaders watched the screens closely. They expected to see the human fall. They expected failure. Instead, they saw endurance. Sensors showed dangerous gravity levels, pressure that would crush most bodies. An alien engineer spoke in disbelief. "No soft species can survive this." Inside the tunnel, the veteran's knees bent slightly. Pain shot through his spine. His old war injuries burned. But he adjusted his posture and kept moving. A falling panel crashed near him. Sparks flew across his back. He turned his body to shield the child, taking the hit himself. The alien girl woke with a small cry. She felt the impact. She looked up at his face. "Dad, are you hurt?" she asked quietly. The word struck him harder than the pain. He paused for a heartbeat, then answered in a steady voice. "I'm okay." The station groaned again. A heavy door ahead began to close automatically. Emergency lockdown engaged. Aliens watching the feed gasped. "He will never make it." The door seals in seconds. This is where it ends. The veteran broke into a run. His boots slammed against the metal floor. Every step felt like fire in his legs. The door lowered fast. With a final push, he slid under it. The edge scraped his back. But he rolled safely to the other side. Still holding the child. The alien girl clung to him tightly. Her eyes wide with fear. "You didn't let go," she whispered. "Never," he replied. Beyond the door was an open transit bay. Rescue lights glowed in the distance. Escape pods lined the walls. Hope was finally visible. But between them and safety stood a damaged energy bridge. Its surface unstable and sparking. Aliens gathered at the edge, frozen in fear. That bridge will not hold a human. Especially not carrying a child. The veteran approached without hesitation. He tested the first step carefully. The bridge shuddered but stayed intact. In the council hall, silence ruled. No laughter, no mocking voices. Only wide eyes and held breaths. Step by step, the human crossed. Sweat ran down his face. His arms shook violently, but his grip never loosened. Halfway across, the bridge cracked loudly. Energy surged upward. The alien girl cried out. The veteran tightened his hold and moved faster, ignoring the pain, ignoring the warnings. With one final leap, he reached the other side. The bridge collapsed behind him in a burst of light. The transit bay fell silent. Aliens stared at him in shock. Their understanding of humanity was breaking. The galaxy had tested Earth's strength, and it had not failed. The veteran stood at the far side of the transit bay. His chest rose and fell heavily. Pain spread through his body like fire. But he did not fall. Rescue lights flashed brighter now. Medical drones hovered closer. Alien soldiers rushed forward, then stopped, unsure. They had never seen this before. The alien girl was still in his arms. Her face was pressed against his shoulder. She slowly looked up. Her eyes searched his face. "You kept going," she said softly. He gave a small nod. "That's what humans do." Behind them, the energy bridge finished collapsing. The loud crash echoed through the station. If he had waited even 1 second, none of them would have survived. In the Galactic Council Hall, the screens showed everything. Alien leaders leaned forward in silence. Data streamed across their consoles. Heart rate, muscle strain, damage tolerance. "This human should be unconscious," one scientist whispered. "His body is far past safe limits." Another replied quietly, "Yet he still stands." Medical drones scanned the veteran. Warning signals filled the air. Broken ribs, torn muscles, internal bleeding. The drones requested immediate intervention. The veteran gently lowered the alien girl onto a medical platform. He moved slowly, carefully, as if pain no longer mattered. Only her safety did. The girl's mother suddenly appeared from the crowd. Her eyes wide with fear and hope. She rushed forward and dropped to her knees beside her child. "My daughter," she cried. The girl smiled weakly. "He carried me," she said. "He did not let go." The alien mother looked up at the human. Her species had once mocked Earth, once laughed at humans. Now she bowed her head deeply. "Thank you," she said. Her voice shook with emotion. The veteran tried to respond, but his legs finally gave way. Alien medics caught him before he hit the floor. Gasps filled the bay. Even now he protects others before himself. An alien commander said quietly. No one laughed. The council feed zoomed in on the human's face. Bruised, bleeding, exhausted, yet calm. No pride, no anger. At that moment, the truth became clear. Humans were not strong because of machines. They were not powerful because of weapons. They endured because they chose to. A senior council member stood slowly. His voice echoed across the hall. "We judged Earth wrong." Screens replayed the moment again and again. The human lifting the child. Walking through danger. Crossing what others could not. "Humans are not built to dominate," the council member continued. "They are built to protect." Around the hall, alien reactions changed. Fear turned into respect. Mockery turned into silence. Silence turned into understanding. In the medical bay, the veteran opened his eyes briefly. The alien girl stood beside him now, supported by medics. She reached out and held his finger. "Dad," she said softly. The word spread through the room like a shockwave. The veteran smiled faintly, then closed his eyes again. Doctors worked quickly around him. Across the galaxy, one truth was now undeniable. Earth's creation was never a joke. It was a promise. And the galaxy was finally ready to listen. The medical bay was quiet now. Only soft machine sounds filled the air. The veteran lay still on the recovery platform, wrapped in light bandages and monitors. Alien doctors worked carefully. They moved with respect, not doubt. Every scan showed the same result. A body pushed far beyond normal limits. In the Galactic Council Hall, all species stood. The laughter from earlier felt distant and shameful. Screens showed the final moments again. The human carrying the child through fire and collapse. A senior council elder floated forward. His voice calm but heavy. Earth's prototype was never weak. It was misunderstood. The council voted in silence. No arguments, no mocking voices. The result was clear and final. Earth's creation was declared exceptional. For the first time in council history, humanity was given a new title. Protectors of life. Not conquerors, not rulers. Back in the medical bay, the veteran slowly opened his eyes. Pain returned in waves. But the room felt different. Softer, warmer. The alien girl stood beside him. Her injured leg now supported by a healing frame. Her mother held her gently, both watching the human closely. "You are awake," the alien mother said. Her voice filled with gratitude. "You saved my child." The veteran tried to sit up, then stopped. A doctor gently pressed him back down. "Rest," the doctor said. "You have already done more than enough." The alien girl stepped closer. She placed her small hand on his chest. "You said you would not let anything happen. And you didn't." He smiled weakly. "That's what parents do." The word parents echoed softly in the room. No one corrected him. No one questioned it. Outside the station, Earth's ships waited, receiving messages of apology and respect. Human commanders listened in silence, knowing their people had been seen at last. The council elder appeared on the screen one final time. "Human veteran," he said, "you may leave with honor. The galaxy will remember this day." The veteran closed his eyes briefly. He did not ask for medals. He did not ask for praise. He only looked at the child. "Take care of her," he said softly. "I will," the alien mother replied. "And the galaxy will take care of Earth." As the human ship departed the station, many alien vessels lowered their lights in respect. A silent salute across the stars. The galaxy had laughed at Earth once. It would never make that mistake again. From that day forward, when danger came, when hope was lost, one truth was remembered. Never underestimate a human who chooses to carry another.